The reason you're not profitable isn't because your strategy sucks. It's because you're treating trading like a paycheck instead of thinking like a casino. Every time you open a trade, your mood changes. You're excited if you're up, you're stressed if you're down. You check your phone every 30 seconds and you're moving your stop loss, right? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're moving it. You close your winners too early, you revenge trade after every loss, and that has nothing to do with your strategy, right? It has everything to do with your actual mindset. Today, I want to show you the mindset that completely changed how I trade and why casinos make billions while emotional traders just blow their accounts. When I first started trading, every trade felt like it determined my future. If I won, I felt like a genius. I even called myself the market maker. If I lost, I questioned everything. I'd spend hours looking for another setup just to make my money back. Right? Looking back, I wasn't trading, I was just gambling emotionally. Most traders think that they're struggling with their entries. They're actually struggling with emotional attachment. You don't need more confidence in your strategy. You need less emotional attachment to each individual trade. Think about the casino. Do casinos panic when someone wins $50,000? No. Do they shut down just because blackjack players got lucky? Hell no. Why? Think about it. Because they understand probability. They know one customer does not actually matter. Okay. One day doesn't matter. One game doesn't matter. They're focused on thousands of outcomes. Let's tie that to trading. Professional traders, they think the exact same way. They don't ask, will this trade win? Right? We think about it. We know our probabilities. But what they actually think about and what they actually ask is if I take this exact setup 100 times, what happens? That's the difference. Emotional neurality is where you want to be at. That doesn't mean you stop caring. It just means you stop attaching your identity to every single trade. Fear, you're scared to enter. Greed, you risk too much. Hope, you refuse to cut your losers. Don't forget your ego, right? You want to be right. You need to be right. You revenge. That's the worst one, right? You try to earn your money back immediately. Every one of those emotions comes from treating one trade like it's your entire career. Here's your first shift. Stop judging trades. Judge the execution itself. Ask yourself, did I actually follow my system? Not did I make money? Not is my P&L green, right? Shift number 2, you got to think in batches. Instead of did I win today? Ask yourself, if I was to take this exact same trades for the next 30 days, how will I perform over my next 30 trades? How did I perform over my last 30 trades? Detach your identity from whether you win or lose. You're not a bad trader because you lost. You're not a great trader because you won. You're just someone executing a system, right? And then you need to accept uncertainty. The market does not owe you anything. Every trader has risks, and risk is part of trading. Your job isn't to predict, your job is just to execute. One thing that changed for me is that I realized I didn't have to win today. I didn't have to win this week. I just have to keep executing my edge. Once I stopped obsessing over individual trades, I actually became profitable. Ironically, when you stop needing to win every trade, your trading actually improves. Okay. Casinos do not survive because they win every bet. They survive because they have an actual edge and they execute it consistently, right? That's the mindset every trader needs. Stop trying to win every trade. Start trying to become the kind of trader who can execute the same process no matter the outcome. If you want to learn the exact trading system that I use, the one that gives me the confidence to think the way that I think, I break it down in my full Confluence Futures Insiders course. Okay, it's going to be the first link in the description. And if you're ready to stop gambling emotionally and build consistency, and you want to join my 500 to 5K challenge where you can take trades with me for free, the link to that is also going to be in the description. And I'll see y'all there.